Hi everyone, it's Lisa here, and I'm here to share a super fast layout with you guys today. And I'm just showing you what I did real quick here. I actually got this bag from the Apple store when I got my Mac, and I wanted to use it on a layout. So you can see it's clear. And so what I did is I cut it up, and then I took this wood grain paper and I put some matte medium down and then put the plastic bag over top, so it looks like that silver apple is kind of embedded into the paper. So then what I wanted to do with this layout is keep it very, very clean and simple, because that's kind of like like Apple's way, is very, very clean lines and everything else. So this is going to be very, very simple and very fast. So I took some alphas and I used those to put my first Mac as part of the title. And I have this little apple that came in the Freckled Fawn kit. Those alphas came from the Freckled Fawn kit as well. And I'm going to actually stamp all these little stars on here, but they're going to actually get rubbed off after because it didn't dry like I wanted it to. It just kind of sat on top of the paper. If I used stays on it, probably would have been fine. But yeah, I didn't do that. That little cork arrow piece is from the Freckle Fawn kit as well. And then I'm just taking some double-sided adhesive and I'm just going around 3 sides of the picture, so that way I can slip a tag in the back side of the picture for my journaling. I was gonna pop dot it up, but then I'm like, nope, Apple's very clean, so I didn't want to add too much dimension to this layout. So I'm just going to glue each of these pieces down, these wood veneer pieces down. This is Tombow Mono Multi Glue, and it holds really, really well. It takes a little longer to dry, but it doesn't leave any buildup or glossiness behind if you have like anything that seeps out. And I wanted to keep like no, yuckiness or whatever from the glue. So, and then here I'm going to trim this layout down, and I kind of didn't really think about it too much. It was getting late towards the end of the day, and I cut a 1/4 inch off of each side, and I actually probably should have just cut a 1/4 inch, say, off the top, and a 1/4 inch off the like off of one of the sides. So it's going to kind of look not centered anymore, so that's okay. So yeah, I'm just cutting it, and it's a little hard to cut because of the plastic, so I just kind of cut it and then I'll take my scissors after and just trim it off, and it works. So yeah, so I think if I was to do this again, I definitely would have only cut maybe a 1/4 inch off of one of the sides. So you can see I'm just gonna glue that down with some double-sided adhesive. This, not that that made any difference, but I just had it out, and that's the only reason why I used it. So, and then I'm just going to attach that to the back of this white cardstock. The picture was a 4x4, and I actually cut it down to a 3x3. I wanted it a little bit smaller, and I matted it on white cardstock as well. And then there you saw me rubbing off those stamps. You can still see them faintly in the background, but for the most part, you can't really see it. So I add this shipping tag, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the shipping tag back in the pocket. I'm going to take a pencil and mark the line that is going to be like where the top of the picture is, and then I'm going to make my journaling below that line, so that way you can't see any of the journaling, because I wanted to keep it very, very clean. And then what I'm doing here right now is I'm actually going to my pictures to try and find out what the date was that I actually took that picture. So, and I have, the title is My First Mac, but it's actually Tasha's First Mac. So, that's the picture of it. So I just am journaling about how, you know, this is one of the things that she wanted for when she moved out. So yeah, so she did a lot of research and debate on which one to get. So I was just marking all the information down, and I should have just skipped this part out. Sorry. You can see how long it takes me to do journaling, and that's why I usually fast forward. So just finishing up the journaling, and then I'm going to stick it back in the pocket, and then I think that's pretty well it. Okay, so now I'm just going to stick that tag back in. And when I was Skyping with Sandra, I'm like, I need to delete this pencil line. I'm like, delete the pencil line. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I kind of thought that was funny. So here I'm just kind of looking it over, and I felt like it just needed one more little thing. So I have these stickers from Freckle Fawn, and I think it says notes on it. So I'm just sticking it to the side, and it's gray, kind of brings back in that silver of the apple. So here I'm just showing you the finished layout. So very, very simple. I just kind of wish that apple was centered a little bit more on the page, but that's okay. So here's the close-ups of the page. Thanks for watching. Bye.